Okay, I went into the store. Instead of buying the soy milk, I bought the regular whole milk. It was the cheapest out there. Of course, I got the water flavoring. Yes. I got my turkey dinner. Black Forest. Black Forest. My Thanksgiving dinner is here. Right? I even got the bread for free. I can put it on Italian bread or I can put it on a bagel. I could have turkey for days. Right? Because our government is acting like jive turkeys and I couldn't resist. I got me a Pops. The prebiotic Pops, right? It helps you with the vitamin B's that you don't get. Yeah. So, Thanksgiving is taken care of. We got turkey. And the guy that was cashiering, he didn't look too happy to be there. So, of course, I had to tell him about my Thanksgiving turkey dinner. Right? And I said, you gotta keep laughing to stop from crying. Because he didn't look very happy. It looked like he was not happy to be there. Okay? So, I don't know. Normally they have women cashiering. So, the fact that they have a man in there leads me to believe that they are being cautious, right? They're being cautious. They're putting men in place just in case, right? Just in case. Because they know that so many people out here, like myself, you know, we just got partial payment. We got a partial payment. It was like, they threw some pennies at us for sure, right? The money that they threw at us, they spend on one meal, right? On one meal. I'm going to tell you how I know. Because this guy, he did a video where he had spent some time with his son, his grown son, right? He was like, oh, I'm going to spend some time with my grown son, you know. And I think they went and worked out or jogged or something like that, or did some hike or something. And anyway, afterwards, he decided to go to Chipotle's, right? He went to Chipotle's and had a double serving of meat on a Chipotle bowl, both of them, and a drink. And it cost $52. $52. He was upset at Chipotle's because a mediocre bowl from Chipotle's cost $52. And he complained. He said, you know, we didn't even get the chips or the salsa or anything. Just the bowls, an extra serving of meat, and a drink each. And it was $52. He was like, Chipotle, y'all got to do better. Yeah. And you know, it's so weird, you know, when the poor people who got hit first, right? Because they're the ones that got hit first, got hit hard, right? And people were like, oh shit, it sucks to be them, right? And now that it's happening to the upper middle class people, now they're feeling the wave. Who are the upper middle class people? That's your professionals, right? That's your professionals. That's your business owners, right? These are the people who aspire to be high class people, upper class people. They aspire to be that, right? People working in the insurance industry, people working in the real estate industry, people working in the financial industry. That's them, right? They're upper middle class. Right? Upper middle class goes to like what, 250,000 per household? That's upper middle class. Right? When I was making like 50,000, I'm sitting up here trying to tell some dude, look, don't be jealous. I'm only making 50 something thousand a year. What the fuck are you jealous about? I'm upper lower class. But he was mad. I'm like, stop being mad. And he swore up and down that I wasn't. I'm like, I know I am. You're the one that's disillusioned about our economy. And you don't even know what the numbers mean. You walking around here pretending like just because you can make $1,000 contract in a day doesn't mean you're going to make $1,000 contract every day. Right? So, yeah, we had too many headbutts, you know, and I was like, look, I ain't trying to change your mind, and I'm sure not gonna let you try to change my mind. I'm too old for that. And even when I was young, you had to bring me fucking receipts. But you know, people try to talk to you like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm like, look, I've worked in the financial industry. I've worked in insurance. I've worked in real estate. And I also have an education. That's why you can't tell me shit unless you got receipts. And even if you got receipts, we got to audit those receipts. Because we see y'all be shiesty as hell. Right? Like our government, you know, that was sitting up there charging. Like our government that was charging that was itemizing charges of $350 for a toilet. You know, it's unbelievable, you know, who they contract with, right? But actually, that's not who they contract with. They contract with somebody that's the cheapest, that put in the cheapest bid. Then they get a mediator in the middle, give him money, like referral fee, like they've been doing, right? Your employment agencies, your agents, your representatives, you know, all of them people out here, all they are is just fucking middleman people. Middleman, all making money. And they're not that important. They're not. And they're soon going to lose their job. Yes, they are. They're going to say, oh, we're always going to be needed. No, you're not. Because what AI finds out, when AI hears that you were looking for a certain service through your phone, they're going to start putting ads on your phone. Because your phone can hear you. Your television can hear you. That smart ass phone is smarter than your dumb ass. Okay. Stop, Sheree. Stop. So, I done told y'all that this war is not a woman's war, even though women are considered collateral damage. Okay? That's why you shouldn't be out here. You shouldn't be out here during this war. Right? If they tell you, you know, you're laid off or they don't need your services, don't get mad. Just go on home and understand that there was probably a reason for it, right? And the reasoning is, if these people decide to pop off, if they decide to pop off, they're not going to have the same people that they thought would be present, right? They thought, okay, they was going to just, you know, attack a bunch of women clerks. No, they're going to be men. They sent the women home. Because like I said, this fight ain't for women. And women need to stay their ass out of it. And yes, you might feel bad because you don't have the traditional foods to eat. But you can eat. You might not eat what you're used to eating, but you're going to be able to eat. The food pantry's open, right? The senior centers, they're open. If you're a senior, you can get free stuff there. Okay? Some of you got a partial payment. Okay? It's enough, right? Like I said, if I'm going to sit up here and joke about this is my turkey. I'm going to be eating turkey on Thanksgiving. Black Forest turkey. It's going to be good. Okay? On some toasted bread, it's going to be damn good. So, what you don't want is you don't want a case. That's what you don't want. You don't want a case in this 3D world, and you definitely don't want a 5D case, a 4D case. So, you can sit up here and say, oh, well, they pushed you, you lost it. Well, they got a place for you. They got a place for you. You do that. First, they're going to put you and get you mentally evaluated. Right? This is where they determine that they can help your mental issues. If they can't, you just gone. If it's not a mental issue, you just go into prison and hope that you get rehabilitated there. This ain't no game. And don't play with your freedom in your life behind principles. Because most of you out here, you're doing good. You just don't know how good you got it. Because you woke up today and you're healthy. And you're not hungry. So don't let these weird ass liberals sit up here and tell you, oh, you're supposed to be living like the rich. Why? Why are you supposed to be living like the rich? I'm waiting for an answer. You, who did not want to go to school, right? Some of you wanted to, but you just wasn't smart. It wasn't your fault. It probably was in your genes. Or maybe somebody in your family or you did drugs. And that's what had limit your ability to be as intelligent and to retain the information like you should. We got half of America sitting up here boasting about how they're ADD. And then the other half is boasting about drinking alcohol, burning up more brain cells. Hold on.